So we are live on Facebook. Welcome. I'm used to going welcome to Bill My Bot Friday, but it's not Bill My Bot Friday. It's Let's Talk About Webinar Results Tuesday. That famous thing. So I'm not here with one guest. I'm not here with two guests. I'm here with three guests, all from Digital Freedom Movement. I'm here with Luisa. I'm here with Kelland, and I'm here with Mark as well today. So welcome, guys. I hope you are having a fantastic day, and welcome to being on this Facebook Live. Today, we wanted to talk about some awesome results, didn't we, guys? Really, because
amazing results.
So we've been working together over the last couple of months, and we keep coming back in and doing more edits and making things better and better and better. So talk to us. I don't know who wants to be the spokesperson for your group to start off with. But talk to us a little bit before. Why did we start working together, and what did you want to improve with your webinar? And tell us about where it was.
For sure, I'll take this one if you guys want. We figured that bots are kind of the way of the future, and email marketing wasn't as effective as we wanted it to be. So we figured, well, if people open 5% of emails, but we also realized that people open 35 to 75% of Messenger messages, why wouldn't we want to utilize that tool to get our traffic to our webinars? And so that's why we reached out to Mr. Paul Ace here, and he built us a fantastic bot that's all automated. It's amazing, and it's been generating us some pretty decent results.
So we were talking about the kind of like the opt-in rates and the show-up rates before we started to work together. So what kind of opt-in rates were you hitting beforehand?
I think we were doing like 10% or so.
Yeah, like 10-15%. Like people opt-in of like the emails that we're putting out. I would say it's even lower than 10% because there's email marketing, right? A whole different ball game. So we're probably looking at like 5% opt-in rate. And then of that 5%, about like 10 to 15% of those people would actually show up.
So, so we've moved quite a lot of that now over to into the Facebook ad side, and also bringing it into straight into Messenger. So what's been the difference then in opt-in rates from like 5 to 10%? What's it got to now?
I think off of because we haven't been running it for too long. So say limited action that we've had have been ranging anywhere between like 70 and 90% of people going looking at the first message and going to the webinar, which is just crazy when you go from like all your potential customers, a very low percentage of them actually seeing the webinar to that many people having the opportunity to watch it is just like outstanding, right?
Yeah, which is really cool. And I think the other thing as well, it's like you can have the best party in the world, but if no one shows up to it, then it's not really the best party in the world. So like the show up rates before they were around like 10%. So where well, in fact, like we found some interesting data, didn't we, this morning? I don't know if you guys have all seen that yet.
That was amazing. I was super impressed by that. I was like, what?
So Kelland, you don't know this yet, but so I added in basically an extra bot piece last week. I didn't really tell you guys. I thought I'll do some testing, see if it works. I'll do it. If not, then I'll just change it back. So. The just-in-time webinar, yes, it's going to get higher opt-in rates than the scheduled one. That's understandable. But we'd already done pretty well because you were hitting like 10%. And so we got it up to 68% on the just-in-time. Because I went, and that's not looking at the bots. That's looking literally right in your ever webinar. So we got up to 68%. And that's awesome. But we added in a couple more things into the bot, and it went from 68%. Kelland, can you guess what your show-up rate was on your just-in-time webinar for last week?
Oh man, just because you're amping it up so much, I'm like super excited already. 83%?
93%.
No way!
There's only two people that didn't show up.
Wow.
Out of the whole week. Yeah.
I had to look at that again. I was like, is this real? Because I was like, okay, so opt-in that many. people that showed up. I was like, wait, what? I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah. So that, like, I mean, even I was surprised by that as well. So basically, we took it from 10% short rate to 93%. I know we were talking earlier as well about looking at adding text messages into it as well. But to be fair, if we're hitting that, we don't really need to, because, like, it's worth getting that extra 7%. Like, if we can hit, let's get 100%.
Can you imagine?
So that's obviously that was really cool, and also as well, shortly as well, we'll talk about like how the actual flow works as well. And we also did something very different for you guys, and you really challenged my thinking with what we had to do on the affiliate side of things as well. So stay tuned for that. So the other thing as well was the follow up. So where were you kind of hitting on your follow up rates as well? Like what was your opening click throughs on that? Can you remember?
Email, I think, was like between 1 to 3%, I would say.
Right.
Email marketing. Yeah.
So, I mean, if you guys are okay with it, we can. I can either have a look on here, or we can actually show live what it is on the back end. Would that be okay?
Yeah, you good, brother?
Yeah, I love the fact that you guys are so open about your stats and stuff, because and obviously as well, the actual webinar as well is down to Paul Thompson as well. He's really helped you guys out with that as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, tremendously.
Yeah, he's been beast with just different tips and tricks as well. Yeah.
And we're still, we're still sending stuff backwards and forwards as well, even more, to really nail things in. So have you guys looked at these back end stats on the follow up or not?
No,
I
the
have
follow up,
not.
no.
Oh, okay. that could be interesting. So give me 2 seconds. We'll just bring this up. Okay. Right. I need to bring one of you down. I'll bring myself down quick.
Oh, you brought your voice down as well.
Right, I'll bring myself up. Sorry, Kelland, you were last in.
Bye, Kel.
So you can see on here, right, and you guys will be able to see it back on Facebook. So about 260 cent with 93% open rate as opposed to like 1%.
Wow.
22% click-through rate, and then 91%, 88%, 88%, 86%, 80%. So even though we're hitting them with 5 follow-up messages, the actual click-through rate hasn't really got that much lower. If anything, it went up on the last message.
It's amazing.
So then if we actually break it down, you can see we got a 44% of the people after they said, "What do I get?" Then 44% of them those people get the special offer. So that overall is around 10% of people on that first message are actually clicking through to your offer sales page after the webinar.
That's crazy.
That's not 10% open. That's 10%
Click. Yeah.
click. So
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
So yeah. So that's pretty awesome as well. And I'm just really chuffed with you guys because you came with quite a big task, and yeah, we absolutely stormed it. And you also came with another challenge, didn't you? So tell us the other thing that you came to me and you were like, "Kate, is this even possible?" What was that?
So the affiliate.
Yeah.
So, the affiliate. So basically, we have an affiliate program within our company. So we needed to integrate an affiliate system, whereas every person has their own referral link, which is then connected to our bot. So every time somebody buys, they get referred to their own link, and then they purchase through that person's link. So yeah, Paul managed to integrate that, which I think was a big deal.
And here was a big challenge with that as well, because usually you go, well, it's all right. You just send them to a link. You put the cookie on for each unique person. Yeah, that's fine. You know, you can track each individual's one. But we couldn't do that because EverWebinar was creating a dynamic link. So we couldn't add anything onto the end of it because it wouldn't pull through the data like that because it was changing all the time. So we're like, oh crap, how are we going to do that? So we actually went about it by then doing it based off some the emails used, and then we had to create like the coupon code, the affiliate ID, link it back together, and then track it backwards on that. So I think you actually challenged me to do the longest zap I've ever done. I think it was like 8 steps, 7 or 8 steps in the end. And then 2 more actual full zaps off the back of that to notify you guys to know what was happening as well. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. So should we show the guys like how it actually works as well? Wouldn't that be really cool?
Yeah, sounds good. That's awesome. Yeah. Show all the people how they can easily find success when you start working with the right people, right?
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, right? If you've got a webinar right now, and you know you've got a webinar that converts into sales. When you get people on that webinar, you make money, but you can't get people to it. Then this is like a complete game changer. And guys, I haven't told you about this either yet. I'm going to be putting a couple more things in for you. So on your basically after the webinar finishes, you know, we have the follow-up, and people have been asking questions as well, haven't they, on the what did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
So you guys have been manually objection handling in there at the moment, haven't you?
Yeah.
So what we've got the potential to do now as well is actually linking Bonjoro with that as well. So what that means is when someone asks a question, yes, you get notified, but at the same time, their email then will get pulled into Bonjoro, and you can send them a personalized video message to answer that objection instead of just typing it. So imagine the difference in the feel and how they're like, oh, wow, these are real people, not scam artists, you know?
That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
So the majority of the time that we discuss is like voice messages. It was funny last night, like Kelland and me were trying to talk back and forth to each other in our group chat on Facebook, and all of a sudden voice message just didn't work. And that's the majority of the way that we normally communicate with each other and with our members and everything like that. We're like, oh no, hopefully this isn't broken.
Yeah, imagine if you can take it to the next level, like you could have it. I mean, you guys can have it on the other side as well. When someone purchases, it sends that email off to Bonjoro where you can send them a personalized video message to say, congratulations, welcome to the Digital Freedom Movement. You guys, here's the next steps kind of thing. Make sure you've got the members area, make sure you've got your affiliate links and all that kind of stuff as well. So you really help in the onboarding sequence as well. So yeah, we've got lots of different ideas going forward. And one thing that I will say about you guys, you got in there early, because it's going to get a lot more expensive as time goes on, because you guys were patient, but we ironed out all the kinks as well, didn't we, over time. We were like, it's not working out, okay, got it working, and there was loads of links at
I think you're pretty fast regardless, right? Like even with the patience, it wasn't like, oh man, I gotta wait 2 weeks for this guy to figure this out. It was like
it's amazing because nobody in our industry, in the same industry that we are in, is doing exactly what we're doing. We're the first that have the bot. So it's pretty amazing when we tell people that start working with us, like what we're doing. Everybody's just been blown away by this. So it's really cool.
I think it's a real game changer. And like you say, we were talking about text message earlier, but like Meesenger, I mean, what's it costing you guys? Like what, $10, $15 a month? Wow. To be able to implement all of that kind of stuff, it's just wild. So yeah, I think what I'll do in terms of actually talking through the flow, Mark, are you going to volunteer to drop out?
I'll go down this time. Kel doesn't have to leave this time. I'll leave.
Yeah. I'll be nice to Louisa. She scares me in a really nice way.
It's the Mediterranean part of her.
It is, yeah. Right, you're going down.
Bye, Mark.
Right. So
I don't want to scare people. Do I scare you?
well, not scary,
No, I'm
scary.
joking. I'm joking.
You know, more of a but like she's the one who is kind of you're not as easy to impress as like Kelland's like, yeah, wow, that's amazing. You're like, yeah, it's very impressive.
But then that's the Canadian in them, right? They're
Yeah.
super excited about stuff.
And you're like, I'm gonna go for a 3-hour
Just
lunch,
like, yeah.
and I'll decide whether it was nice or not. So we're just waiting for this to pop up as well. If it does pop up, that's cool. If not, that's cool. I can talk about it and I teach people as we go through it. But yeah, it's been a bit slow, but that's no worries. Let's bring. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. So share.
I think Paul's froze.
Yep. All right, we're taking over for the Paul A show.
We might have to, Ken.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about how amazing Paul is.
Yeah, he's just the sexiest man ever, and he's so smart. He just gets it done.
He is super smart, though. I'll give him that much. Because whenever he talks to me, I'm like, what? Maybe that's why.
Yeah, he's good with stuff. Yeah, when you do something long enough, you get good at it, right?
Yeah. All right.
Say something funny, Louisa.
Kelland. This is fun. We are taking over Paul's show. So, Kel, let me ask you a few questions. How impressed are you about the bot right now?
I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty ecstatic.
And about the we are still live. So about the results, how amazing are the results?
Pretty good. But you can always get perfection, right? Improvement.
Ooh, I don't know about that. It was 93%.
We can do 100. We can do 100.
Can you imagine if we do 100% show up rate?
Yeah.
How amazing that would be.
Over the course of a year, get like a 99%. Wow. It's possible.
It definitely is possible. Paul will get us there, right? We trust in Paul.
Yeah, he's gotta. High standards now, Paul. You shouldn't have done so good to start.
Yeah, exactly. So if we had like 50% opt-in rate, then we'd be like, that's really good. And then he got us to 93. We'd be like, oh my God. But we started at 93. So it's like, how do you even get better?
Yeah.
Which is good, which is amazing.
Good job, Paul.
I'm not sure what we should do. Should we stop this? Or no, I don't think we can stop this live. I think he's in control.
Yeah, he's in control.
So we're just going to be going on for like 2 hours. It's okay. Let's get to know each other a little bit better.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
Remember when we used to do webinars twice a week? There we
Now
go.
it's all automated.
What's that?
And now it's all automated.
Yeah, that's a big time saver, that one.
I shall message Paul.
Yeah.
See what's going on there.
Yeah.
He's probably like freaking out behind the scenes. Oh my God. I left my go live in Kelland and Luisa's hands. Yeah. We should talk about the bot a little bit more. Have you gone through have you seen how the flow is?
Yep.
Like how
Not since he changed it.
but like how amazing is it? Like there's so much to it. You think bot, you don't think so you don't think it's so there's so much to it. And then you go in the back and you're seeing like all this stuff and it's just like
yeah.
There's no way I could have done that. Like, no way. And the integration as well.
Yeah, it's pretty complicated, especially when you're using all these different pieces of software and they all have to work together. And that was something else Paul does is the software he decided to use has never been used in sequence all together at once. So that was challenging for him, he said, but it's really, really cool what you can create when you put your mind to something, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. And I'm really excited, and like with all the changes that's going to happen, it's going to be
like they're going to be inventing software for this kind of stuff for years and years and years to come, right? So it's insane what it's going to be, even next month, next year. It's gonna so people that are implementing this stuff now in their business, it's going to be able to help a lot. But even like I said before, with that being said, next year when all this other software is out, you're going to be able to really take your business to that next level. And at the end of the day, who wants to moderate themselves? Why not? If automation works and the bots work, why not use them, right? Nobody wants to do that.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, how much easier has it made our lives?
Yeah.
Like we're not like exactly, and even the fact that the future is bots, right? That's just the future. That's just the reality of it. As much as people are going to try fighting implementing bots because it's scary, It's scary, like giving your giving control of your business to a bot. It is quite scary, but it works.
Hey,
I think we might have to do something.
Show over for you.
Thanks. What? What were you? The computer just died. Like, everything just locked. I was like, what's going on?
That's like with Paul. I'm like, I guess we're taking over his life, right?
Yeah. Well, you did well. Were you presenting nicely? What were you talking about, guys?
How awesome you are, and software and automation and technology, and how cool it is, stuff like that. We had a couple laughs.
How amazing you are, the work you've done.
That comes as standard. We'll bring Mark back in as well.
I'm back. I just got to listen to them interview each other for the whole
time. so I'm not pressing that button again to try and show that flow. I'm going to do that a different day because. Do you know what as well? I brought a new laptop and it just come today as well, and I'm using the computer because I haven't had a chance to set the new one up yet. And I wish I blooming out because that's so much faster as well. So guys, thanks so much for especially filling in while I was away, guest presenting. That's been really cool. So overall, what would you say to anyone who's on the fence about having a webinar bot system in their business?
If you're currently doing, like Paul said earlier, if your webinar is awesome and it's making sales, and if you can't get traffic to that webinar, then you're losing out on a massive portion of your income. And so if you want change in that regard, you have to do something different. And if you're doing email marketing, maybe you're trying to change your emails, if it's not working, it's not going to. You have to make power moves if you want, big results at the end of the day. And this is the future. So, you can stay in the past and try to use old techniques, or you can change with changing times and adapt with the future. That's it.
So totally true. So these guys are all wanted to be ahead of the curve and move forward. And, there's plenty more scope for what's to come as well. So if anyone watching this is interested in having a webinar bot in their business, then just drop me a private message and we'll sort you out. And if you guys want to share this in your community as well, then feel free and we could sort something out. Oh God, that's a dog's tail on my foot. That tickled. Sorry. So thanks so much, guys, for being on the show. It's been a pleasure working with you. And I'm sure there's plenty more things to come. And if you want to find out more about DFM, how do we find out more about DFM?
Go to digitalfreedommovement.com or contact one of us.
And they'll send you a link to the bot.
We'll send you a link to the bot. Actually, that's not a bad idea. You can go through the bot and see exactly how it works.
Exactly. Please say this opens another tab without killing it.
We'll give you an affiliate commission, Paul. Just drop your link in the chat here.
You might get a few people going, oh, I'll try that out now. So if your conversion rate goes down, it's just because people are testing. All right. Nothing to do with me. Because I know, like, I looked at the stats for like 6 weeks ago, and I was like, oh, and then I was like, that was only me testing. That's why it's 100%. That's before it even started. Yeah, so we will chuck that in there. I think I've got this as a what's it? I think I've got my own affiliate link set up as well, haven't I?
You do.
Stop loading. There we go. Okay. So
just yell at it. It always goes faster.
So I'll put it in the comments afterwards as well. If you want it, it's that really long link, which no one's going to remember. So I'll put it in the comments afterwards. I can't put comments in here. But that's awesome. So thanks again, guys. You've been absolutely amazing. I will see you real soon. And guys, if you're watching this, remember, you are just one bot away from blowing up your business. Awesome. Say bye, guys.